Hi guys, it's Adria. So today I'm going to be doing another edition of Ask Adria. I asked you guys on Instagram to submit your questions, and now it is time to answer them. So let's just get started. Sasha Babe 81, how long have you been on YouTube for? Well, on this channel I have been on since I think of October of 2011, since I was 18. I don't know. Vintage Doll 8, what is your favorite food? I love you. I love you too. My favorite food, I really like pasta. I could really just eat pasta with anything. I really love pasta. I love pizza. I love donuts. Yeah, basically everything unhealthy I love. Savannah SDM, what is your favorite fruit? My favorite fruit is probably apples. She also says, what is your favorite color? My favorite color is yellow. Also, this shade of teal, green, blue, whatever, sea green, sea blue, whatever color that is, and pink. Those are like my three favorite colors. If I ever found like something super cute and there was one in each of those colors, I would have to get every single one. Julia Gringus asks, what are some of your hobbies? Something I'm lazy about, but as a hobby, is writing. I have like novels started, but yeah, I haven't worked on those in a while, which I'm slacking. A hobby of mine for a while was like collecting like Asian stationery, which I started doing when I was in 4th grade. Yeah, I was that kid. And Julia Gringus also says, favorite drink? Probably like just water with lemon in it. I mean, I know that's just boring, but other than that, probably apple cider. Those are really the only two things I drink. Perla FDZ says, have people told you you look like Taylor Swift? Yes. I thought once I dyed my hair I would escape that, but for some reason, no, I haven't escaped that, so. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Do you still live in Florida? For how long? Love you. I do still live in Florida, and I have been living here since November 2013, I think. So almost like a year and a half-ish, kind of. Kelly Marie 15, tips for people that maybe would want to do YouTube in the future. Good question. If you want to do YouTube in the future, I would say do it, but I would definitely be in a place where you won't take what other people say so seriously. I mean, I know you're always gonna have people coming at you, but you want to be in a place mentally where it's just like, okay, like, people can say what they want. I think I've already done a video on tips for starting YouTube, so I will link that right here. Any other tips I might have is do what you want to do. Like, if you want to do it, don't let people make you feel like you can't, girl. Like, do what you want. Hannah's YouTuber edits X, how do I become more confident? Confidence is something that you really have to train yourself to do, like with your head. It's something that you have to pull yourself back from, because for me, like, I would have thoughts like where it's like I would compare myself to other people. I would just have these thoughts that I was just not as good as other people, or, you know, other people were better than me. But for me, how I got more confidence was I had to think above that. I had to put myself outside of myself and be like, okay, you know, you're you. That's all you're ever gonna have. I mean, you know, like, one day, like, when I'm dead, you know, like, I was me and that was it. You know, like, there's never gonna be another Adria. There's never gonna be another me. You really just have to learn to embrace what you have. And, you know, maybe you don't like your nose. Maybe you don't like your forehead. Maybe you don't like your feet. Like, I hate my feet. I'm so insecure about my feet. But you just have to work with what you got, and that's what I've taught myself. When I start having insecure thoughts and I start comparing myself to other people, I take a moment, I'm just like, wait, no, like, girl, stop now. If you had the choice between traveling the world until you died or living at home with a high-paying job, which would you choose? I would probably choose the staying at home with a high-paying job. As much as I want to see different parts of the world, for me, I'm a homebody. I'm somebody that loves being at home. I'm not one of those people that parties on the weekends. Like, when I'm out of work, I'm at home. when I have time to spare, like, I'm at home, you know? I'm not one of those people that I have to always be doing something. I don't always have to have plans with somebody, you know? I love being at home. So I guess really for me, if I could have a high-paying job at home, I'd prefer that rather than like traveling, you know? And plus, if I had a high-paying job, I could take vacations to places around the world. Bet you didn't think of that, girl. Baby girl 331, how long have you had depression for? I had it for a good, like, I think like 4 years, I would guess. But I don't think I really have, like, depression now. I mean, it's like when you have a cold and you think you're better, but here it's just like the medicine suppressing your fever or whatnot. I feel like it's one of those things. So it's like I feel like I don't have depression anymore, but maybe it's just that I'm like okay now, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's been about 4 or 5 years around, maybe even longer than that. I'm thinking it's like 2010 right now. I'm in like a time warp, girl. I don't even know what year it is. Olivia Andrew, if you could, would you go back in time and change choices you made? Why? I would like to say I would. I would like to say I would change how I went through my school career. I was just so stupid in school. Like, I just did not take school seriously. I let anxiety control my school life, and I guess if I could, I would go back and change that. I don't buy the whole, oh, live with no regrets thing. Like, I mean, yeah, you should try not to focus on things you regret, but if you have no regrets in your life, how are you gonna learn? I know I have regrets in my life. I know there are things I regret doing, and there's things, you know, I regret. But I guess in the long run, you know, it's made me who I am, so I guess maybe I wouldn't change it. I don't know. Brown-Eyed Girl 91X, do you do the cooking or does Brandon? Brandon does all the cooking, girl. When I say he does all of it, today he asked me to take chicken out of the freezer to defrost it. He's like, oh, just take 2 of them out of the pack and put the rest in the fridge or in the freezer, or I don't know. And I took them out of the freezer and I had no clue what to even do with it. I sent him a picture of the frozen chicken. I'm like, what do I do with this? How do I get 2 chicken breasts out of here? It's frozen. It's a block. What do I do? So, yeah, Brandon does all the cooking. But that very same night I cooked dinner, so ha. I mean, but I do everything else. I'm not one of those people that doesn't do anything. You know, I do the laundry, I clean, I do the dishes. You know, I do everything else, so. Kayla Amy asks, favorite song? That is way too hard, but right now, My Demons by Starset. I mentioned that in my March favorites. Yes, girl, yeah. And she also says, favorite video of yours? That's kind of hard. A favorite video of mine. This might sound kind of cheesy, but maybe Brandon and I's meeting video. Oh, yeah. Maybe. I don't know. Jawry21. When will you and Brandon get married? I love y'all. Kissy emoji. That's a good question, girl. I don't really know. I don't know. I mean, I'm not really in a rush to get married, but I personally would like to be engaged at least, because it's weird for me to just call Brandon my boyfriend because he just feels like more than that to me. The other night, one of my coworkers called him my hubby, and I'm just like, yeah. And another girl, she was like, oh, you're married? I'm like, no. You know, like, he basically feels like, you know, we're married. You know, we might as well be married, basically. But I don't know. Ask Brandon that question. That'd be a good question for him. Trisha Vaz, what's your favorite anime? I haven't watched many animes, to be honest. I used to be Naruto obsessed. I kind of fell off of that just because, like, Shippuden is still going, and it's just like, girl, this is so much catching up. I kind of fell off of Naruto, but maybe one day I'll get back into it. But my favorite anime is Death Note as of this current moment, because I like an anime that's just short and sweet. Just thinking about watching One Piece makes me want to have a brain aneurysm. Like, thinking of watching, like, over 600 episodes of a show, like, I just, like, girl, I can't. I can't. I need stuff that's quick, short, and sweet, so Death Note, I love it, because there's only, like, 37 episodes around, so it's good enough for me. Oh, my app crashed, and it's hot in here. I'll do a few more questions, and maybe I'll answer the rest of these in another video next week. How does that sound? Weeping Angel 13, Doctor Who, Supernatural, or Sherlock? I have never seen any of those, and I don't know, like, I just have, like, no desire. I can't even describe my taste, because I watch Death Note, and then I watch Glee, and then I watch Restaurant Impossible. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, I have no genre to my shows, but I don't know. I don't know, girl. Allie 22, what activities did you do in high school? Like, did you play a sport or cheer? What'd you do? I didn't do anything. When I say I was a loner and I didn't do it, like, that's an understatement. I literally did absolutely nothing. Abby's Coog. Are you and Brandon getting married anytime soon? Because y'all are my OTP. I don't know, girl. Katie Rose 01, what is your biggest fear? I have lots of like small fears. I have a fear of like somebody like killing me in public, which is weird. Like, I have no trouble being home by myself. That, like, you know what I mean? But then when I go out somewhere by myself, I feel like I'm gonna get killed, which is weird. Like, another fear of mine is, I know this is kind of irrational and I know this would probably never happen, but I have a fear of like the floor caving out from under me. And I can't really think of a scenario where that would happen besides maybe on a bridge, but I'm not afraid of bridges, which is weird. I don't know, I just remember playing like Mario Party when I was a kid, and the games where the floor would give way, like, just freaked me out. Even though it was a game, like, it just scared the crap out of me. So the floor giving out, being killed. I'm not afraid of death though. Come what may, girl. Dying, like, that's fine, but I'm afraid of somebody killing me. And I also have a bit of a fear of vomiting. Alright guys, so I am completely out of battery time. My battery is about to die, but I will continue this Q&A because I got so many questions on Instagram, but I will continue this in another video. Until then, pan hugs! I love you guys. Bye! So emo. You curtain, please. Oh.